Sorry about the earlier technical challenges. So frustrating, but we're back live now. Hopefully, everyone can find us. We'll see how that goes. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. You got to roll with it and not be afraid to roll with it. So here we are. And again, hopefully, this will push out to subscribers and people can join again. Hey, Anthony, hello. So glad you're here. How is it going? What's new with you? Excuse me. So I'm going to switch over to my other channel and join on in so that hopefully, again, this stream will push out to other channels. I can't believe I hadn't subscribed to my own channel from my second channel. Who knows why I didn't do that? Okay. Hey, Adam, how's it going? All right, again, I'm just logging in on my other channel. It's not even showing that I'm going live. May 10th, stream 3 minutes ago. So annoying. Oh well, it's just how it goes. Can't. There we go. Perfect. Okay, I'm hopping in here. We have 4 people. Wonderful. Okay, yes, Roland, excellent. Okay, I have no idea why you couldn't hear me when I joined back in after unmuting myself using my earbuds the same way that I did earlier. I have no idea why that happened. Very frustrating, but again, you just kind of gotta roll with it. So I mentioned I had to take a work call, and that's just what happened. Okay, good, excellent. Glad you got that notification, Julia. Okay, I'm still kind of in the process of working out that issue at work. It's minor compared to some other things that we've encountered. Oh, geez, look at that. Can't complain about that at all. So let's do it. Okay. Yes. Okay. So we were talking about side hustles, eBay, ways to bring in additional money, additional income. So, Roland, so exciting that you may be partnering with your realtor to do partner on deals, that he's a lender. Very, very exciting. So, can't wait to hear more about that. Very interesting. So, that's actually something I've been thinking about myself more, is the eventual goal, because right now it's tough to see. I know where I want to be in 10 years, but it's tough to kind of see the path to get there. And that's what I've been trying to work out. So to share, my business goals for this week are focusing on affiliates. That's it, just focusing on affiliates. Because in focusing on affiliate income for this Well-Behaved Wallet channel, that will necessitate updating my website, because I applied for the Impact Radius platform and I thought I had already been approved, but apparently not. And they told me I needed to create a new account and address the issues. They said that I didn't have a website and I had an incomplete application, which is very frustrating that I have to create a new account. I'm like, why can't I just go into my current account and update that address from my current account? So I have to research that and how to get that error cleaned up. But as part of watching my affiliate income, I just logged in to check my Amazon earnings, and I have $20 so far for the month. And that's incredible, because literally that's no work. That's something you don't have to do work for. I set it up with those links. So thank you, first of all, so much for using my Amazon affiliate link. And number 2, it's kind of the definition of passive income, is making money in your sleep. So yeah, I have $20.54 so far for the past 30 days, from April 10th to May 9th. So that's very exciting. And if I can increase my affiliate income to $100 a month, that would be amazing. because again, it's simply sharing things that I really like and getting compensated for that. So really exciting potential there. So I think this week the only thing I'm going to focus on is affiliates, because I after watching other YouTubers' income reports, several of them have at least 40 to 60% of their income coming in through affiliates. So that is something I'm going to work on. That's the only thing I'm going to work on. So I'm putting build affiliate partnerships. Okay, which is exciting because I've also started to see that my AdSense income is going down. So that's frustrating, but just the right time for to build up affiliates. Definitely. So that's thing one. That's the first business. The second business I have is my eBay business. My company's name is Finally Yours. And I do have a business taxpayer ID and a business registration certificate, and I'm all set up there. So I would eventually, I've been talking about this for so long, but I would eventually like to start doing drop shipping, wholesaling, more direct e-commerce, again, scalable, repeatable as far as that goes. So that's thing two, because that's where I see the future as going for me. Just replying. Oh, you know, let me put this in. Good lead. So my day job is lead gen, direct response marketing, which is I find kind of interesting. I mean, very interesting. So I'd love to find a way to use what I know from my day job in building my business, which I will. Again, it's just sitting down and doing it. The other thing I kind of want to talk about is, hello Seb, how are you? How is it going? I feel like I had something to mention the no extra, no spending in May, no unnecessary spending in May. How is that going? So I had been on a challenge to only use cash or a debit card for the month of May, and that is going really well for me so far. And keeping in mind, this is Mother's Day. I'm getting my wallet so you guys can see my well-behaved wallet. I got a new one. I'm not using the red one that I had in the video that I showed, but I love this wallet. It's so nice because it opens like a book and I just adore it. Yes, awesome. Yes, Sab, wonderful. You are going strong. A third of the month in. Yes, same here. And I actually love the thing with this wallet is that I can carry cash in it. And I had been using just a small card holder. I love carrying cash and I actually used it yesterday because I went to visit a friend, so I brought flowers to her house, met her 3 kids. It's just amazing. And then I got produce from a local market and I paid cash. And then I got gas and I got a 10-cent discount for paying cash, which is one of the other reasons why I love doing it, using cash. So happy for that. For April, sorry, I'm just finishing up. Is that external reference? No. Standard, I guess. Yeah, that's a wallet. No, yes, thank you, Jesus. I know it's a wallet. No, it is a wallet. It kind of looks like a notebook too, like it could be a notebook, right? I was just again using a little tiny card holder, but I love being able to lay my cash out flat like this because I don't subscribe too much to the whole Shinto philosophy, but supposedly I do believe in honoring your cash, and if you fold your cash, it's disrespectful to the money. So I like to show respect to my money by laying it out flat and being very respectful to it. There's also this pocket at the back. I've got a secret C note tucked in there. It's not a secret, it just is. So yes, this month for spending has been going really, really well. I am working on getting my debt paid down, which is also very exciting. Where did the channel go? Oh, I want to move the channel up. There we go. Okay, so that's going well. I still have, again, I had about $10,000 in debt from the wedding, and I was able to pay off about 60% of that at the beginning of the month. And I saw an increase in my credit score right away. And I've kind of given up on the Dave Ramsey philosophy of not worshiping at the altar of the FICO score and decided that no, that is something I want to watch because I want to be respectful of my FICO score. So I have been just kind of mindful of it and knowing that the longer I carried that debt, the worse my score was looking. So, okay, yep. 13. Okay. 55. Okay. So that is something that I am being mindful of. In wanting to pay down the debt. So I have about $3,900 left to go, and I'm hoping by the middle of the month I will have less than 3,000. So it's about a 70% reduction in debt over the month, which I'm excited for. And that's my motivation to get the debt paid off. Like hugely motivated. So that was my, again, motivation in getting the eBay business, dusting off the eBay business and getting that up and working. So that's where that stands. So that's what I did over the weekend was I completely reorganized my eBay inventory and unlisted, refined, what's the word for it? Refined, simplified, decluttered my eBay inventory to be able to list more and ship more from the city where I'm staying, Manhattan, where I'm living 90% of the time. So that's the plan, and that's what we've got going on so far. I apologize, this is kind of disjointed, but that's where it is, and it's just about the hard graft, man. That's yeah, so that's what we're doing. Okay, guys, so we have 10 people on. And I feel like if I go to Walmart, no, I don't go to Walmart for things I sell on eBay. No, I go to like garage sales, flea markets, swap meets where I can get things dirt cheap. I don't do retail arbitrage. I know some people do and they make good money off of that, but I don't. I like finding the hidden treasures. And again, so I was trying to get into smaller goods. I am trying to get into smaller goods to sell more electronics and jewelry. Electronics aren't really my natural inclination. Jewelry isn't as much either, but again, I'm just looking for smaller items and just kind of keeping my eyes open on where to get them. Jesus, I have seen models like Walmart and Amazon drop shipping, where you can find items on either Amazon or Walmart or wherever, and then list them for a higher price on eBay, and then ship them directly from either Amazon or Walmart to the buyer that bought them through eBay, and then make a profit without ever needing to touch the item, which is interesting. And that's something that I actually was looking to do, but just never followed through on. So that's something that I have considered. Um, yeah. So it's just about putting in the work, right? You just gotta put the work in and know what to do. I was just writing earlier. I try to write about 500 words a day just for myself to keep my practice active, my writing practice. It's therapeutic, it's therapy, and it's been very helpful. So I was writing that I think my biggest challenge is not knowing where to allocate my energy in a way that makes sense. And that's so once I identified that challenge is, hey, just put your energy somewhere that just make a choice and stick with it. You can always correct, but make a choice. Once I decided that, I felt a tremendous amount of empowerment because I think, okay, just do this. So, for example, last weekend was eBay, and I just focused entirely on that and got it done. This week is going to be affiliate partnerships while still kind of keeping my mind open to things that I can sell on eBay and for an opportunity to go in and correct or go in and carry the eBay project on to the next goalpost. So that's how I am running that at the moment. So right now I'm just filling in my tracker. Yeah, I did water, I guess. I did not do cardio or toning. So I have my habit tracker here. You can see, can also see something that I haven't talked about at all on this channel. But the reason why come September, I may be needing to rely on, what's MMT? Jesus, what is MMT? Community college, how we would pay for free community, money, something about a monetary theory. It's interesting. I'm not as into theory and modern monetary theory. Yeah, I don't have as much time for monetary theory. But I think that community college, sure, should be free. Why not? But along those lines, actually, and I'll have to email Heather back because she mentioned it. I was cleaning out our bookcases in the Jersey house, and I found Phil Town's rule number 1, which is where Heather said she got started on her options investing, and it was just such synchronicity because she mentioned that book, and I just happen to have a copy of it. So I'm actually reading that now, and it's funny because it's almost the exact opposite. I meant to look up the copyright date of this book because I also read Tony Robbins's Money Master the Game because that was recommended to me. And essentially what Tony Robbins says and what other financial advisors have said. This is 2006, copyright 2006. And the bust was in 2008. The mortgage housing crisis. Hello, Susan. So good to see you. So happy you are here. Yay, Susan's an OG from many, many years. So good to see you. Always, always. So I was talking about Phil Town's rule number 1, investing. That book was published in 2006. We had the mortgage-backed security collapse in 2008. So interesting to see how if he's changed his approach. I'm not really that familiar with Phil Town's American motivational speaker. So he says don't do index funds, get out of index funds, whereas Tony Robbins is like just stay in index funds. Actually, Tony Robbins, Warren Buffett, and Ray Dalio all say index funds are the way to go today. And I am 100% behind those three men are who I will follow. So interesting. What is he saying now? 2 books on financial investments that were New York Times bestsellers. Interesting. Phil Town. All right. Extreme Ownership by Jocko. Yeah, Will. I never know how to pronounce his last name. Is a good book so far. Great perspective and concepts for business management. A little intense, but very organized and easy to understand. Yeah. So the company that I work for is run by guy was a former policeman, I think is what he was. And he's super they're super hardcore. So the guys like the CFO and president of my day job company are very into that type of motivational stuff. A little bit on the side of being toxic masculinity. So I'm familiar with that author, Jocko Willink. And I've seen that book before. He's the former Marine, I think. So interesting, good to hear. But you're actually making me think about, Roland, the book list. So one of my favorite things to do is just go to Barnes and Noble and browse, and then if there's a book, see, here's where I am someone who will take a picture of the book and get it from the library or try to order it cheaper. Other people in my life are like, no, just buy the book and support the bookstore. And I'm like, Barnes and Noble doesn't need my support. Like, this book is $32 at Barnes and Noble, and it could be like $15 on Amazon. So I am someone that will save that $15 rather than give it to a large company. I'm like, I need it more than they do. But so my point being, I have a whole list of books that I wanted to read. Oh, they're on my phone. From my last trip to Barnes Noble a couple of weeks ago. I love doing it monthly. I'd like to do it monthly because I just really enjoy reading, and getting back into it is fun. Like a physical book where I don't have to be in front of a screen. I love reading, and getting back into it is exciting. And I love reading hardcover books. So if I can find them used, this is from a library, which I love. I'm sure my mother picked it up because I do not remember picking this up. I'm sure she just picked it up from a library sale, and I adore doing that. So, excuse me, that's what I'm reading at night now. Excuse me again. I'm also reading for my fiction treat. I'm reading Dune. I'm like almost done with it because I love the movie. So that's me rambling on, kind of to make up for the earlier interruption in the stream. But you guys are amazing, and I feel so fortunate to have you guys. And actually, what I'm going to do right now is schedule the live stream for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. That should be perfect. Because you guys are great, and I love hanging out with you. I'll try to go for maybe a little bit longer tomorrow to kind of make up for this disjointedness. But for the moment, I'm going to go grab some lunch and get started on the work I got to do for this day. All right, guys. It has been amazing to chill with you, and I look forward to connecting with you tomorrow.